and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Wolverines ready to kick it away first. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Long way to go on second down. On the run, it's Marshall. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up. They'll ride him again. Runs through a tackle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
Back's got it on the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Going to the ground. Nice move there. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Golden Bears are rolling down the field. Sells to run, looking to pass. Turns up, it's Armstrong. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They're going back to the ground. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. He stopped short of the first down marker, but there is a flag, and that looked like a clear face mask to me. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Running the red zone, it's Marshall. Here's a little room there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. A first down run on the doorstep. And he's in. Touchdown, Cal! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The give. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
Hey, kill it.
Making the adjustment.
886 bouncing.
Right at the line. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like, the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big 3rd down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Left side is Buchanan. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to establish the run. There he goes. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
Out wide left, it's Johnson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Trying to move them on the counter. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it. It's Marshall. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Flips it out to the back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on 4th and short. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Finds a crease. It's Marshall. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run him again. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Going to the running game. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. At the 20, he's got space. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Gonna run it. It's Marshall. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Might as well run him again. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Golden Bears are marching down the field. Play action on 1st down. Got it. Powers through the defender. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Second and long here. Defense might bring the house here. The give to the single back. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
The Golden Bears will have it 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the left side. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Churns into the pile. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Needs it. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
What happened to the beautiful days of 4th down punts? Weren't those great? Like back in the day when they didn't go for it? Every single 4th down nowadays with all the analytics, go for it. The offense goes for it. 2nd time, 2 for 2 on 4th down. Really frustrating if you're on the defensive side of the football.
And a really great job by the defense adjusting now, because on this drive, this quarterback has found his guy a few times, and now the defense is saying, we are double covering him. You might throw it somewhere else, but that guy is not going to make the catch.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8. And the Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage, because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They've been aggressive on 4th down. They've already converted twice, and they'll try it again. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Golden Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Rides to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And runs through another one. Touchdown, Golden Bears. He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
And he tacked on the extra point. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Underwood to throw. Out wide right, it's Marsh. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing, Underwood. Fires to the right. It's caught. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Sets his feet, it's Underwood. Under pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Rush is on. He'll get rid of it. He's got it.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback, but when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Again, it's Underwood. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Underwood. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
See?
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to
Linebackers
servers.
are just big meatheads, right? That come downhill and hit you in the mouth. What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that rock.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. To the air, it's Bryant. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. Let's start with Sacramento State taking on the Houston Cougars.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Ready. Hey, kill it.
Give to the running back. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they...
There he goes! plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Tough run here. It's Marshall. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Here he comes with the return. He's bringing it out. And the ball is loose on the return. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just could bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. From the gun, breaks the tackle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Going to get a stoppage here as there is an injured Cal Bear on the field. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On first down, here comes this offense. On the ground, it's Marshall. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Long way to go on second down. Just feeds the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. Looking for a man. It's Bryant. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Got to make the play on fourth. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Oh, pressure's coming. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone.
Kill. 886 bouncer. 886 bouncer.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
He's going to throw deep right side. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
And he's going to bring this one out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Golden Bear offense, ready to start this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking for room. It's Marshall. He's past the marker. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. The Golden Bears moving quickly to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Burrowing for yardage. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. Has to have it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my third down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Bryant. Look out! And he avoids the sack.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Second and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Gain of 20. First and goal, California.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Off play action on first down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Golden Bears. They move on top here in the fourth. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Right side, it's Marshall. And the Wolverines with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. working the ground game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Lets it fly. Left side is Buchanan. Running free. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan!
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to. Makes the catch and he's free. Brought down at the 26 after a 15-yard pickup.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down.
After that incompletion here, tied in the fourth quarter, you've got a decision to make with this field position. Do you want to stay aggressive and try and go win this game now and bleed a little bit more clock? Or do you trust your defense? If you punt this away to get you the ball back so you can still win.
Wait just a second. They're going to go for it here, and then if they don't get it, it brings losing into the equation. Snapped on fourth down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Follows his blocks. It's Marshall. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
The Golden Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass, it's Bryant. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose, it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
Stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
I get it. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie game. I need to go out and make a play offensively. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to be on the sideline now after that interception. As a quarterback, I'm like, please, defense, please go out there and bail me out. Give me another opportunity to go take the lead and win this ballgame.
The handoff as they run the counter play here. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Bryce Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Immediately fires to the middle. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
Well, here we are. It's every quarterback's dream. You're down by a score late in the game, 2-minute situation. You get to march your offense down the field and win this game. Use your timeouts, use the sidelines, clock it when you have to, and do what you practice every day, the 2-minute drive.
And obviously that wasn't a great play for this offense, but the defense did their job. They flushed him outside the pocket. But nothing worse than getting tackling in bounds or throwing it for a 4-yard gain, letting that clock tick. Nice job throwing it away, saving as much time as you can.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's Underwood to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's 3rd and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play you can dial up? Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable 4th down if I don't complete this 3rd and long.
Dumps it to the back. Out wide left, it's Marshall. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Yeah, and how nice is to be able to throw the football short and have a guy that can go do the rest. He can make home run plays. He can keep going down the field for longer yards. You just want to get this guy the ball and let him do the rest in space. And you can see right there, he's just a matchup nightmare.
Finding some room. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Flag 14.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15. Moving the pocket, it's Bryant. Here's a throw downfield late. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the game with everything on the line.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. Down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on third down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Man, you gotta love this defense. Being dialed in, being ready for the pass late in this football game when you needed to stop, playing tendencies, breaking on the football, 3 straight incompletions. Way to rise up by this defense.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He's brought down, couldn't find anybody and get rid of the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. So this offense can capitalize off the desperate fourth down attempt and failure, and they can pad their lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home